Hey everybody. It's it's me, Bane. Um I'm not really too sure how to start this off. Um but it was just really heavy on my heart tonight because I'm recording this at like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I've got nothing else better to do. So I just thought I'd take a moment to share a couple words, some wisdom, like Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda. Have you probably won't even see this video, or any of you probably see this video, or even watch it all the way through. But you know, it doesn't really matter because I feel like there's a message that I have to get out to at least somebody who may watch this video. It's better to just speak it instead of sitting around and just thinking about it constantly. But I suppose you can do whatever you'd like. You can listen to this or whatever. It don't matter to me. Well, I mean, it kind of does. But either way, what I wanted to talk about was there's probably somebody out there that is going through a lot of troubles, a lot of overthinking, and I know a lot of people our age do that. It's normal. It's normal to do stuff like that, and you're not any different from me or the person next to you or the people around you. There's nothing different. You're not weird or odd or whatever. We're all our own person, our own people. And that's what makes us special. And I suppose I lost my train of thought, but look. The message that I want to share is, oh hey, my dog's right outside. He's looking in the window. Hey Ozzy, how you doing? Anyways, but the message I wanted to share is, don't give up. And what I mean by that is, somebody out there, somebody probably listening to this, somebody who going through whatever. I may not know the details or anything, or I may not know what you're going through. But I want you to understand, and I want you to understand this clearly. While I may not be able to speak to you specifically, but I want you to take this as I am speaking to you specifically. Whatever you're going through, I want you to know that you can't quit. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful, rude way, as in like, oh, you can't give up, like you can't quit. What I'm trying to say is no matter how big this mountain may seem, you're gonna have to take it a day at a time. It's going to be a rough journey at the start. I get that. I do get that, and I understand that a whole lot because I go through it every day. Practically, constantly thinking about things, thinking about people, thinking about a certain somebody that, I'm not gonna name. But, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. I really hope y'all didn't hear that notification sound, or I'm about to ruin this recording, but it doesn't matter. But, I understand there's a lot of stuff we go through, especially kids in our generation. We go through a whole lot of bull crap that, we shouldn't be going through, but we still have to push through together. And, it's hard. It really is. Some people, look down upon us like we're nothing, and look upon them down, people who are going through stuff and like say you're pitiful and you're not worth anything. But, I'm here to object that and say, they're wrong. You're worth something to somebody. You're worth something to me. And I understand that, what you're going through. If you're even going through something, you can take this as a word of encouragement, or, just some wise words to share with somebody. You don't quit. Whatever you do, just don't quit. If you're passionate about something, do it. I'll share a little bit about, something that I'm passionate about, maybe it'll make you feel better. Maybe, maybe this will reach the right person, and maybe this little turmoil can, encourage you to do what you want to. Um, okay, there's two things I can speak about right now, and I may make a separate upload talking about this, but it doesn't really matter. Me and my friends wanted to start a YouTube channel together. And this is what this is. The Black Hole Studios. It was created by Nicholas Van Dusen, Bane Quinn being me, and Khalik, and Khalik, I forget your last name. I'm sorry, but a lot of you who may be, hearing this may know who we are, or may not know who we are. You may not know who Khalik is. You may not know who Nick is. You may not know who I am, and it doesn't really matter. But we really wanted to start a YouTube channel together, and we did. We did it in our second period. We did it in what was it called? I think it was business education or something like that. But either way, it don't matter. But we sat down and we talked it out, and we were like, okay, we need to get this done. Let's, this will be fun. We can make videos together, and we did. If you go look at our other videos on this channel, you'll see that we got together sometimes, and we enjoyed being around each other. We were friends, and we did things together, and we were able to do stuff together that I really feel like I took for granted, and I really wish I could get those moments back, because back then I feel like I didn't cherish the moments that I had. I didn't cherish anything, and I'm still a kid. I count myself as a kid, anyways. But what I'm trying to say, and I've gotten completely off track, we did what we wanted. We created something that we were really proud of. And we didn't quit. After the first couple uploads, we were like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this, or at least I was like that. I was like, oh, I'm too embarrassed to, create stuff like this, and, be on camera and goof off, and, I had to, challenge that. I had to challenge that fear, and I had to overcome it to, do what I wanted. And I guess the message I'm trying to, preach to you today is, don't quit. Whatever you're going through, just don't give up. The goal, the ending, will be worth every bit of trouble you're going through. God has a plan for your life, and I want you to understand that. Some of you may not even believe in God. You can believe what you want to, but just from one person to another, I want you to understand that God has a plan for your life, and He's going to do great things. There is a certain somebody out in the crowd, what I'm talking about, but there's a certain somebody I want to call upon, and he's really inspired me. And some of you may not really get along with him all that well, mainly women, but that's because something happened between certain people, and stuff happens, and it's fine. It's perfectly fine for stuff to happen between people, especially in high school. It's fine. But there's a person named by the name of Nick Curry, and Nick has also been one of my biggest inspirations, especially being in high school, because, at the beginning of the 9th grade year, I want to say 8th grade year, Nick was a really big guy like me, and he had a goal. He wanted to lose weight, and he wanted to get fit and get strong. And within the course of like a year, I saw this guy just transform, and it really inspired me. And his best friend, Jackson, Jackson, I don't know Jackson's last name, I'm sorry, but, I feel like I do. Hold on. Either way, I'm just going to keep rambling while I go figure out Jackson's last name, because I'm nosy like that. But, him and Jackson really inspired me, because they lost weight. But, they lost weight, and they got fit, They were doing stuff that, younger me didn't think about. And now, as I got older, I was like, okay, I gotta find something that I want to do. And I've got to, because I don't like football. Some of you may know that about me. I'm not really a big football fan. I never really have been. And, I suppose at times you can hate me for it. I don't really care. But, what I'm trying to say is those guys really inspired me to do, really get into powerlifting. And I suppose, that's one of my big things that I really, really want to get into. Or, weightlifting, stuff like that. I really enjoy the idea and the stuff behind that. But anyways, I'll try and wrap this up because this is going on 10 minutes. I've just rambled. But practically, what I want to say is, whatever you're going through at the moment, whatever it may be, whatever trials, tribulation, whatever, man. I want you to know that I care and that you can't quit. You can't give up, and it'll be worth it in the end after you really beat this thing. And I want you to try and believe that as much as you can, because there's a certain somebody out there in the crowd that I really have a lot of thoughts about, and I constantly think about all the time. And one of my biggest things that I'm not really, I'm constantly focused on. I don't know what I was about to ramble on about, but one of the big things that I suppose I've really tried to set my sights on is trying to help that certain person. And a lot of you probably don't even know this person, but it doesn't really matter. There's probably like a handful of you who do. There's a certain person out there that I really want to, not necessarily be with. I suppose be with is the wrong word. It's more of I want to help. I want to be there for that person, and I want to try and help them as best as I can. And, it's difficult because this person lives super far away, and they, we don't live in the same state, and that's fine in itself. You can judge me for it if all you care, but it don't matter to me. But the certain person, she's been, or she, yeah, I'm just gonna call her she, because might as well, because cat's out of the bag. They've been through a whole lot, and they go through a whole lot every day. And I suppose that I've been kind of a light in their life to show them the right way, and show them, not everything is bad, that there's still good people around. And I probably gaslight myself right now and trying to gas myself up, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say is there is a certain point where you have to realize, especially growing up, is life is going to be hard. And being able to understand that and really, fully comprehend that at a young age can really help you, perceive things differently. And if there's a goal that you really want to do and you really want to get to and you really, really, really want to do, please go do it. Try it with all of your heart. Do it. Just do it, man. Push yourself to your limits. And if you fail, it's okay. Get back up. Start from zero. It's going to be difficult in the beginning, but as soon as you reach that pinnacle, you're going to be so good at what you do, and it'll be easier and easier and easier. And it's just going to be worth every second of attention you gave that thing. Whether that be art, whether that be trying to get fit, whether that be, making a YouTube channel, whether that be, anything. Put your mind to it and do not quit. Whatever you do not quit. Because in the end, it will be worth it. And, I can kind of speak from experience, but there's also something that I'm going through right now, especially with that certain person that I was talking about, that, dude, if she sees this, I'm going to be in either a world of trouble or she's going to, I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But she, my goal is I want to go see her. I want to go, and I suppose that sounds kind of corny when I say it, but you'd have to understand the context between us and, kind of the whole thing. But, it's not necessarily that I like her or anything. It's more of kind of like I want to help. As I said, I want to be there to help. But anyways, just whatever you have in mind, whatever you want to do, whatever the goal, whatever your dream is, do it, man. My screen just shut off. Uh-oh. I really hope they didn't end the recording. Oh, no. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Okay, but anyways, um, just try your heart out, man. Just do what you want. If your passion is, I could name off a whole bunch of stuff, but have faith that what you do will happen, and just keep believing. You can't quit, and just don't give up. Your mama didn't raise a quitter. I want you to understand that your mama didn't raise a quitter. A lot of people call me, really, I guess call me, quote unquote, but, a lot of people tell me that I sound like a dad a lot of the time when I come to give advice, and, I tell them all this and all that, and I'm like, you can't quit, you can't do this, and a lot of people actually come to me for advice about a lot of things, and which surprised me, because it's one thing, I'm kind of good at, I guess, but I guess this message wasn't really, that important. Well, I guess important isn't the right word. It wasn't really, that powerful. But maybe this will reach the right person. But, whatever it may be that you're going through, whatever, tribulation, whatever overthinking thoughts are going through your head, oh, I'll never do this, I'll never be able to do that, I'll never get married, I'll never have a girlfriend, all this, all that. First off, high school relationships are stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? I want you to try and get into that mindset as early as you can. And sure, that may sound kind of, wimpy, but whenever you're like me and you notice stuff, you'll just see things, and it's not really worth it in the end when it comes to high school. I mean, I guess there's some pros, but it doesn't really matter. And second off, just do things the way you want to do things. Don't let other people judge you around, because I'm rambling on way too much. I'll shut up, but just do what you want. Try your heart out, and whatever it may be, don't give up. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. Take it day by day. And if you need help, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I've got an Instagram, Cheeseburger McFlurry. Reach out to me. Talk to me. I'll give you some advice. Maybe, we can just talk things out. Hit me up. Call me. I'm free, like, practically all the time. So, I suppose I'll just I'll end it here, peace, love, whatever. Yabba dabba doo, nabbity boo. Good night. Dude, I have been rambling on for way too long.